I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways teaching his word in all sincerity and in truth. And I just want to give my thoughts about these women's rights, women's marches that's going on in America right now, which come out of the feminist movement, which is a doctrine which is against the Holy Scriptures, and at the and the helm of that ultimately is Satan. You know, and brothers are bringing out how the feminist movement was all set up by the CIA, which ultimately, when you really trace the roots of feminism, it goes back to Madame Blavatsky and Alice Bailey, which were all high-level Satanists, man, witches and warlocks. So the root of this whole women's rights philosophy is Satan, is iniquity, is deception, is death, and therefore the fruits of it is all these things: death, iniquity, evil. All right, and you can see that because through feminism, among other wicked philosophies that's in the society, the natural way of a man and a woman has been completely disrupted, and therefore the relationships that men and women form from the outset are all necrotic, are all in a state of necrosis. All right, and I'm gonna look up the word necrosis for you, man. All right. Necrosis, from the Greek death, the stage of dying, man. In this society, for the minute you engage with a woman in terms of you wanting to be with that woman, because of the wicked demonic philosophies that this society has instilled into these women, into these people, that these relationships are dying from the moment they begin. They're in a state of necrosis, man. Feminism causes a state of necrosis within the relationship between a man and a woman, and therefore a necrosis within the family, because the beginning of the family is with a man and his woman. All right, a man and his woman. Necrosis, death, the stage of dying, the act of killing from dead. Feminism causes necrosis, man. And that much should be evident by now in 2018, that the relationships between men and women is necrotic, man. It's dead. It's totally out of whack and out of harmony and out of tune. And feminism played a big part in that. All right. And just generally, not just feminism, this whole philosophy of the society is a necrosis in all relationships, between a brother and his brother, between a son and his father, between a son and his mother. It's all necrotic. It's all dying. It's all destructive, because a way is being taught, is being proliferated, is being promoted, which is not the way of the Holy Scriptures, which is the optimum way. And when you look at the word optimum, all right, it means most conducive to a favorable outcome. Feminism and all these philosophies and madness that pop up on this earth through the lusts of men, all right, is not optimum. Yeah, homosexuality, adultery, you know, or anything which is against the light, anything which is against the way of Yahweh Shai, which is a perfect way, the optimum way, the way that the Lord designed life to proliferate on this earth and be good and enjoyable for everyone, men, women, animals. The way that the Lord set up the life to be on the earth is beneficial to life itself for all creatures, man. Once the righteous order and action is established, it's a favorable outcome for everyone except Esau. Esau is going to be exterminated. Nothing's going to be favorable for him. He doesn't belong here. But I'm talking about for the creatures that actually belong on the earth. The way of righteousness is the most favorable outcome for everyone. The way of wickedness, the way of evil, the way of iniquity is not favorable, man. You ain't gonna get a favorable outcome from that. You're gonna get death, necrosis. All right. It says the most favorable situation or level for growth, reproduction, and success. The way of Yahushai, the way of righteousness, the righteous order, is the most favorable situation for or level for growth, reproduction, and success. And if you think you can have a family or you can have anything with feminism, you are your damn mind, man. This is 1 Corinthians 11:3. It says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushai, is Hamashiach. And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of the Hamashiach is the Most High. That's the righteous order, man. With that order being established, with every part of that chain being connected, that is beneficial to all. Yeah, that's what brings life. That's what brings peace. That's what brings joy. Yeah. When you interrupt that order, when men are not moving according to the proper order, when women are not moving according to the proper order, that only brings one thing only, and that is death. Yeah? Point blank, period. Okay? What is feminism crap, man? It's disgusting. You got people talking about a man should never put his hands on a woman. Man, shut up, man. The hell are you talking about, man? That doctrine isn't to be found in the scriptures, man. Anyone on this planet Earth is liable to get their ass whooped if they deserve it. All right, a woman is not exempt from reproach. And you got men out there pushing that vibration, man. You can never put your hands on a woman. You're the reason you got the so-called black woman out there running around acting crazy. Because you want to make them exempt from reproach. Bitch ass niggas, man. Right, let me get this, man. Proverbs 14:12. It says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. And that's what this is what has been promoted. This society promotes all the ways of death, and it seemeth right. They're promoting all this stuff. Oh yeah, equal rights and homosexual and all this, man. Oh yeah, that's the good. That's good. It's right. Freedom of this, freedom of that. You know. But then when you really break it down, at the end of the day, in reality, it promotes death, degradation, necrosis among the people. Right, and that's why Esau's got to be taken out of the way, man. Let me get a quick scripture in Sirach, the 10th chapter. Hey, that's why, look, man, the so-called white man has to be taken down. All right, and Yahushai and his righteous government needs to be established on earth, man. And that is that from then, therefore, thereon, the optimum way of life is going to proceed on the earth, man. And the earth is going to become fruitful in all things, man. The animals, the people, everyone is, in the end, is going to enjoy righteousness, righteous rulerships, and the fruits thereof. And the people who are going to enjoy it the most are the Israelites, being the heads of that, being the stewards of that righteousness on earth, being the priests of the Most High and ministers and sons of the Most High. But ultimately, the whole earth is going to enjoy righteous rulership, man. The animal, right now, the animals are suffering, man. Down to the smallest bacteria is suffering under the rulership of this damn devil, man. All right? Ain't nothing sweet out here, man. This place is finished, man. This place is not filled with nothing more than the hurtful works, man. All right? The scales are gonna have to be balanced, and then this machine this garden, this ecosystem can be moved forward in a positive way, man. Because right now, man, it's all fucked up. That's the only way you can put it. You don't like how I put it, man, then I don't, to be honest, I don't give a fuck, man. I've gone past that level, man. I don't care. This place is fucked, man. And then you got people still trying to push this feminism shit in 2018, man. Fucking everything up, man. Hey, the serpent fucked everything up, man. Yeah, and he's still continuing to do that shit, man. It's crazy. This is Sirach 10:1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of the prudent man is well ordered. First of all, governance is through patriarchy, okay? The way the Lord set up for governance to be on the earth is through patriarchy. All right? A government is supposed to be set up of men. All right? Not women. And women don't have a vote. That's not righteousness. That's not beneficial to women or men or animals or anything on the face of this planet Earth, because that's a blot. Yeah, that's a blot. That's a spanner being thrown into the engine. You understand what I'm saying? That's that's messing up the works right there. Yeah, you cannot have a fruitful earth with women being involved in governance, man. It just will not happen that way. It's not meant to be like that. Yeah, the women are supposed to be in subjection. They're not supposed to usurp authority over men. The minute that happens, it's not going to end well. It's not favorable. Okay? There's not going to be success. It just is what it is. That's not how the Lord set things up to be. There's a way that the Lord set things up to be right, and there's a way that the Lord set things up to be wrong. There's a way which is of life, and there's a way which is of death. It's that simple, and there's no in between. It's either life or it's death. It's either fruitful or it's unfruitful. All right? A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. An unwise king. Now, what makes you unwise? First of all, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And if you fear the Lord, hey, guess what? You're gonna take heed to the word, to the principles which are in his word. Because there's no way you're going to fear the Lord, but you don't fear his son. And there's no way you're going to say you don't fear his son, but then you're going to say you fear the Father. So guess what? If you fear the Lord, you're going to take heed to his word. All right? An unwise king destroyeth his people. And that's what's happening, man. The people are being destroyed through the lack of wisdom of the rulers who are promoting death, man. And they know the worst thing about it, these guys know what feminism is all about, man. Destruction, degradation. These dudes are demons, man. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And the Lord set up, there are going to be certain men that are rightfully set up to oversee that prudence, man. Beginning with 144,000, man. Oh, beginning with the 12 apostles. Beginning with King David. And righteous judgment is going to spring forth throughout the earth, man, in every part of the earth. And that's going to be beneficial to everyone and everything, man. You know, right now, through wickedness, man, the whole earth is in war. It's in a state of war, man. It's out of peace. You got a war with every damn thing. You got a war with yourself. It's not supposed to be like that, man. Life ain't supposed to be like that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not meant to be like that, man. That's why the scripture tells you in Yahushua, we all come together in harmony, man. Beginning with Israel. What's that? I think it's in the... All these isms and schisms and divisions that we have among Israel is ultimately due to iniquity, man. And that's why 2/3 of Israel is going to be cut off, because they're stuck in their state of iniquity, man. Lack of understanding, man. What the hell? Why is this thing not just doing what I tell it to do? This damn thing's been messing up. Shit, man. What's happened? Check this out. It says, and this is pertaining to you Israelites, man, because that's the focus. For as many of you as have been baptized into Yahushua have put on Yahushua. There is neither Jew nor Greek, because you had back then you had Jews and you had Israelites that were Hellenized, man. And there was like a war and a partition between them. Yeah, but when in Yahushua, which is the way of life, that all gets put to the side because you're both Israelites. That's the truth. And you're supposed to be together. Supposed to be as one. Supposed to be in harmony. Israel is supposed to move as one people. And then rule over the other nations. But the order within Israel, it needs to be established. And that brings harmony. There is neither Jew nor Greek. There is neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female. For you are all one in Yahushua HaMashiach. Meaning we have one mind in terms of we obey the way. We obey the way. And then therefore are established in where we're supposed to be established, where Israel's supposed to be the chief nation. And then what? We're going to put these other nations in subjection. We're going to pummel them and execute upon them the judgments written in righteousness, because that's how the balance of the universe is going to be restored. These nations need to be punished. That's what the 1,000 years of slavery is all about. And then they're going to live under a righteous rule and enjoy the earth, man. Because the earth was made for all people to enjoy it, man. As long as you live in accordance to the way that the Lord have set down for it to be done. Optimum. Then you get to eat of the fruit of the earth. Then you get your crops grow. Then you get to have your family. You have your friends. But everything has to be done in decency and in order. Beginning with Israel, within Israel, and then outside of Israel. And in the end, everyone's going to see that at the end of the day, the Lord set up a way and it's beneficial. It's an order. And at the top of that order is the Israelites. It's that simple. Yeah? At the bottom of that order is Esau, who's going to be exterminated anyway. He's not going to get the opportunity to live under a righteous rulership, you know what I'm saying, to the point where he's not getting punished every day. He's going to get punished and then exterminated, man. And that's good for his ass. Because this guy is a fiend, man. It's a real villain. He doesn't deserve to enjoy the earth in any capacity, man, after this. It says, the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And the nations, the day is going to come when the nations are going to acknowledge that the way that basically the only way to live on earth is to submit to the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because if you come up against the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the only recourse to that is death and judgment and destruction. And they're going to praise Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for setting up the Israelites to keep them in check and to keep them on the right path, man. Because when you go off the path that Israel set through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you're going to reap what's being reaped on this side of the world. Death and destruction. That's what it said. And he shall judge among the nations in righteousness, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Because what's the main reason for war? The main reason for war is one nation is trying to infringe on another nation's inheritance, man. That's the main reason for wars throughout all history, is another nation is trying to do some bullshit. Where in our kingdom, we're going to be the world police. And we're going to make sure that everything is running like clockwork and running exactly how it's supposed to run. And every people is going to have their inheritance of the earth, which is of the Lord. And for getting to enjoy that, they're going to pay us, man. They're gonna give us the first fruits. They're gonna give us the cream. They're gonna pay Israel, man. They're gonna pay us, man, for establishing that righteous rulership, man. And they're gonna gladly pay us, man. Trust me. Because it's gonna be known. The Lord is already setting up the great example for all time, that wickedness does not pay. Wickedness does not profit. Wickedness is not the way. And Esau is going to be made the prime example of that. His kingdom is a prime example of that. This kingdom is horseshit. You know what? Fuck that. I'm not even going to say horseshit, man. Horseshit has a use. You can use. I don't even. This kingdom is unadulterated death, man. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Sick. Hurtful. Ugh. Horrible. And these people are blinded into believing that this is the way of life. Oh, it's disgusting, man. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that out, man. Man, this feminism shit is nothing but death in a bottle, man. You drink from that shit, man. You finished. All right? This madness. Marching for death. That's all it is, man. Death. And that's what they're going to receive anyway. It's just what it is. When you follow the way of death, there's only one recourse, man. But if you follow the way of life, you're going to be fruitful. You're going to receive success. You follow the way of death, you ain't going to get that, man. These women are more depressed in 2018 than they ever have been in the history of the planet Earth, man. They're all on antidepressants, fucked up, used and abused, bore out, a fucking record of just fucked up necrotic relate. It's just true, man. It's just fucking true. Stressed out, bugged out their mind, tired. They're finished, man. Destroying themselves every minute of every day. Unhappy with the way they are, the way they look, the way... They're fucked up, man. About some feminism, man. Man, you keep going down that road, man. Keep going down that road, man. I know where that road ends. I ain't going down there with you. So if that, I'm going to say shalom.